Welcome, my twin flames. I hope you guys are doing well. I know I have not posted a twin flame reading on this channel in quite a while, and so I thought it would be good time to do that now. So I went ahead and tuned into the energies, pulled your cards, and then we're going to pull some cards on camera to take a look at your twin flame connection right now, okay? So with that being said, let's look at the cards that come out already here. We do have the outcome card pulled from the movie tarot, and then I'm using my Hilda Lenormand because I love that. And then we've got the Wisdom of the Oracle as well. And I did get some cards, some music cards for you guys too. I think it's kind of interesting, but I'll get into it in a moment. So let's kind of just get started with the tarot, I think. So go ahead and think about your twin flame and any concerns or questions you might have regarding that. Angel spirits and guides for everyone who's tuned in to this reading, everyone who is watching for their twin flame or higher level soulmate. Could you give us some guidance regarding their connection right now? Honestly, what I'm picking up from you guys is that you're very much like in love with your twin flame. Sorry, there's something distracting me naturally. I don't know if it's distracting underneath the camera. Sorry if it is. But anyways, you are in love with, like, you're in love with your twin flame. Okay. It's like, oh, that seems pretty obvious. If I consider them a higher level soulmate, my twin flame, then I would be in love. Not necessarily. Sometimes you just want to, you know, punch them in the face. But other times you're feeling the love, and I feel like you are definitely feeling like a passionate, tender, lovey-dovey sort of vibe towards this person at present, okay? And your person, I feel they feel similarly, but it's more of like in that masculine energy, because the majority of you are watching are feminines, but the energies can be vice versa or switched, so apply it how it resonates to general reading. But your person comes across as just having more fun, maybe just having like blind trust that everything is going to work out in the connection between the two of you, or if they've stepped away from the connection, then they have like this sort of, you know, foolish notion that they can step away and never look back, take a chance on another path, or like I say, it's fool energy, right? That they're at the very least in like kind of a playful sort of mindset. I do feel like you drive this person crazy. I feel like some of you are talking to this person again, or you soon will be talking to this person again. Some of you have already reconnected with your twin flame. Renewing your interest in the twin flame dynamic is what I'm hearing. And so even though it's easy to get off of this whole twin flame thing, you know, there are sometimes things that happen that put you back on that path, and I feel like you've either reconnected with this person or you just feel like taking a second chance with them. Okay, somehow though, I feel that some of you, let me know down below, comment down below if you have entered into each other's worlds again somehow. So that being said, we are going to go ahead and pull a card representing the viewer spirit just to give us some guidance on the situation, and we'll get one for their person. So who is watching? And show me their person, please. Excuse me. Back of the deck, Knight of Cups, Wesley from The Princess Bride. Oh, was there ever a better twin flame than Wesley and Buttercup? I've never seen that movie. Go ahead and watch it because it's timeless. I swear it's the perfect movie all around. It's like the perfect movie. It's timeless. But he is the Prince or Princess Charming. Let you get another look there. So it's kind of funny that he's at the back of the deck as I'm talking about your twin flame. Dreamy McDreamboat over here, but a little immature. Because knights do tend to be like action adventure boy, right? So let's look at your energy. Got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like you are feeling a bit like this has been difficult. There have been obstacles. There could be competition. It feels like, you know, a battle. It's like you thought that you had gotten to a place, like you felt like you met your true love and you felt sort of victorious about it at one point, like this is the one and everything, and then only to be like sideswiped with a bunch of obstacles that you didn't see coming, okay? For some of you that looks like separation, others of you it just looks like life obstacles or other people involved. Just take it how it resonates. And your person's energy is the King of Swords. Okay, so Mr. Very cold and calculated, yet at the same time, underneath the Knight of Cups, Mr. Romeo here. So your person could be a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because I'm just noticing that Tom Cruise is a Cancer, and then we've got Wesley at the back of the deck, and the actor who plays Wesley is a Scorpio, so we've got that strong come through. We also got fire, but could be any sign. I just say that for those that like to know the sign. So with this being here, it does tell me that, yeah, your person is strategizing. They want to communicate with you. I feel like they have communicated with you, or they're observing, strategizing, trying to figure out a way to communicate with you here. It does feel like this person's very intentional in whatever actions they take. Even though they have these romantic feelings towards you, they're going to be strategic about it. The good thing about this is a leadership card, so it does say that this person is taking lead. So whatever they do in their life, they're taking lead. So when they decide to contact you or move this connection forward, they'll be taking the lead, which, you know, is kind of refreshing, okay, to be honest, you know, because it's like there's a shift, I feel, now that the divine feminine has risen up to a rightful place. It's like divine masculines as a whole don't know how to respond to that, and some of us are overdoing it. Divine feminines, by us I mean by just being too much in our go-getter energy, or like in our take lead energy, because of the fact that somebody had to do it, right? So but this person is not the type of person that will have you playing the masculine role if you're not the masculine, okay? This is somebody that is, you know, very, very practical, very, very much a problem solver, and steadfast in their actions, intentional and fair-minded. They can be, you know, a little bit sharp in their words and stuff. Sometimes what they say is a double-edged sword, but because he's in the upright, I really kind of feel like the energy I'm just generally getting is that this person is looking for a friendly partnership this time with you. Not that that's all he wants, but with anybody he ends up with, ultimately, at least on the surface, at least as it pertains to the world and the practical matters of the world, and like the front that you present as a couple or a potential couple, he wants that to be a relationship where you guys share similar interests, similar ideas, have similar ideals for the connection. But that does include romance, you know, whether this person would say that or not. And I feel like for some of you, this person does take a chance, and like they show their romantic side sometimes, or they're going to, okay? So this is your person and yourself. Let's get a card showing the actions that are happening in the connection, or that will happen, Spirit, between these two. We've got the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Okay, beautiful. And let's get another card. I want to get, yeah, let's just stop with this. The Knight of Cups. Let's not gloss over such a positive card as the Nine of Cups, which is just basically talking about some sort of wish fulfillment. It's talking about, you know, your cups runneth over. It's almost the Ten of Cups, right? It's still sort of a singular energy, but I definitely feel like you guys are either in communication with this person, like you feel like you've been persistent and you're making progress. Some of you have actually gotten some recent encouragement, or you will, from this person, and vice versa, that's going to make you guys feel, or you're currently feeling, the Nine of Cups way, which is very emotional about it, and very much feeling like things are starting to happen, that maybe that if you are in separation, the time of separation is wrapping up, is ending. Like there's this energy of abundance here. And it could be too that your person does well for themselves financially, or just experiencing abundance in their own life, and they're having a good old time of it. They do, if they are single, like I said at the start, they enjoy playing, they enjoy, you know, taking a chance, trusting the universe, like whatever's going to happen, whatever will be, that sort of thing. But they have a lot of feelings for you, and so this is less of an action card and more of a feelings card. If anything, it says that if you guys are out on a date, this person's sharing their abundance with you. They're including you in their wealth, their abundance, in their love, and in their affections. Same thing likewise if it's flipped around, you know, whenever you guys are together, you're giving to each other. But in terms of, so it really represents like a snapshot versus an action. So this person, what are they? If we're talking about their actions, what are their actions? I feel like this person's actions is in enjoying their abundance, enjoying their singlehood, their fun, their good times. If they're with you, they're enjoying fun and good times as a couple. And let's look at the obstacles in the connection. What are the obstacles that the viewer needs to know? Oh, we've got Queen of Pentacles. Excuse me. So maybe the obstacle is another person. Is this person, I mean, that could be you. You could be the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is earth sign energy. She's nurturing, resourceful, kind of domestically minded, grounded. Yeah, usually has some money to her name. Kind of like the quintessential like wifey figure. Maybe this person has a wife, but I'm not really getting that strongly. So I'm going to get a clarifying card on Miss Queen of Pentacles. Gemini energy, Angelina Jolie having to show her face here, making things interesting. Let's clarify her. The Moon. So there's some unknown factors with regard to this Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like that has to do with you know, just there being confusion or the need to transverse fears in order to get to one's destination. So like there's still some things that are unknown. This is very watery energy. Watery tends to be a little bit murky, a little bit unclear. It's like something that you have to move through. It feels good while you're moving through it. Okay. While you're dealing with it, it's nourishing and everything, but at the same time, you know, it's not always as fast as you would like it to be. It's not always as clear, you know, where it's going to take you. There are some questions here for this Queen of Pentacles. There is some sort of illusion, and it could represent somebody's mother figure being a factor in the connection somehow, perhaps an obstacle, but at the very least it's saying it just depends on who this Queen of Pentacles is. So if it's you, then let me know in the comment section down below if that resonates with you. Just you perhaps having some sort of fear or doubts about where this connection's going, like the fact that you can't, you know, see clearly, the fact that this person is maybe being a little bit mysterious somehow, okay? But this Queen of Pentacles energy, this is somebody that's being mysterious somehow, okay? So let's get the next card. So I wanted to look at the outcome here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the outcome card, which I pulled off camera, as you know, and it's the Page of Wands. So it's interesting because this can indicate that there is somebody else in the situation. Page of Wands is somebody that is kind of like a player energy, or somebody that's dating. He's a younger energy. I mean, if you guys are in separation, or if this is a newer connection either, or even if you're anything except for committed to this person, they might have somebody else, you know, in the mix. We've got the Nine of, yeah, some of you are quite single yourselves. Like you guys are single, right? We've got Nine of Cups, a singular number. Nine of Pentacles, a singular number. So maybe one is a water sign, maybe one is a earth sign. Either way, we've got single numbers on the board. So that's confirmation for me that that if you guys are single, then your person might be seeing other people as well. We've got the Nine of Pentacles coming out too. But slow and steady wins the race. I think that things are going to start to speed up though. So with the Page of Wands. Oh my goodness, allergies. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm from Earth, right? Are we from Earth? Why are we allergic to Earth? Okay, anyway, it's aggravating. But I'm trying not to be aggravated. So with the Page of Wands, what does this tell us, guys? In the outcome position, it says what I said at the start, that this is good, there's good news coming in, some sort of good cheer. It could represent like a kind young person. Maybe some of you, it represents you. But I do see like early stages of a connection. So either this is a newer connection, or you're going to reconnect and it's going to feel like it's starting over again. It's like a passionate new beginning, getting the ball going, or the stick going in this case. It does feel like the communication will be one of, like, there's going to be excitement behind it. It's going to feel like people are eager to progress the connection, eager for the connection to succeed. And it looks like, you know, there needs to be open and honest communication. So it could very well be an open and honest communication where people are getting to the point, and so this is going to be good because it clears up some of the mystery that we see here with this Moon card. So the feminines who are watching, you know, you're feeling like unsure about things, and you're standing in your power, in your solo power. It's like you guys are both, as individuals, enjoying yourselves in your own individual worlds, but there has always been this this offer that is coming here. And it could also represent that you have, you know, someone else as well, an earth sign potentially, the slower moving Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And I feel like if you are resonating more with that Page of Wands, then that would be the case. You're single, you don't have a ring on your finger, there's no reason why you shouldn't have other people. I feel like Spirit is even kind of encouraging you, like, if that's the case, to do that if you haven't already. You know, because some of you are going to decide that this connection, even though we've got some pretty good cards on the board here, but you're going to decide maybe this connection isn't right, because we've got King of Swords, Queen of Wands energy, or rather, some of you could be Queen of Wands, but Queen of Pentacles energy. So those aren't the most, I mean, I don't know. It depends on the other signs in the chart, but I don't typically associate, like, I know people personally who are King of Swords and Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles person is always like, damn, why are you so cold? So it's like, like they're down to earth, they're warm, they want someone they can be warm with, that they can nurture. And the King of Swords is always like in Mission Impossible mode, you know, at least metaphorically, in their head, strategizing, you know, caring more about what's just and aloft ideas versus like down to earth ideas and things. So but I do see, like I was saying, bottom line, that there could be someone else that that is catching your interest. And so for those of you, it is this coming in, this bond that you have with your twin flame soulmate. It will turn solid, but not right away. And you probably already know that, okay? So back to the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, open, honest communication, but also a little bit of playboy or playgirl energy here. It was funny because we got the Mark Morrison song, Return of the Mack, that come out, randomly selected song cards. And this is the first time this card's ever come out on this channel, so I actually laughed out loud because I thought it was funny, and then remembering that the Page of Wands was the outcome. And so I'm going to link that down below if anybody's interested in, you know, checking that out. It's basically saying that, you know, I'll read the first couple of verses, that while I tried to tell you, yes I did, but I guess you didn't know, as the saddest story goes, maybe now I got to flow, and I did feel like that's your person in the flow, because I know it from the start, baby, when you broke my heart. Also though, if you don't know that you broke this person's heart or hurt them, you actually did, or the connection did, even if it was them hurting themselves through the connection, their heart was hurt. And it says that that I had to come again and show you that I'm with you. Lied to me. So go ahead and check out the song. I'm not gonna read the whole thing to you, time is not permitting, but it's basically about somebody return of the Mack, right? Back in my Gen X days, the Mack, or the Mack Daddy, was like the shit, right? The HBIC, the head one in charge, right? That was somebody that was gonna, like, I'm taking back my single power and I'm making the most of it. You know, I'm being the star in my own life and I'm doing me. And it looks like you guys are both doing that. So this can really resonate for both of you. You could be singing this to your person. They could be feeling this way about you. But I think it goes along with this card pretty well. Return of the Mack, okay? And it could, and I feel like also, I think it goes without saying that this person is returning if they haven't already, at least in form of like a flirty text message or something like that. All right, sorry guys, I had to blow my nose and take dinner out of the oven. Okay, TMI. But let's get into the cards that we got, the other cards that we got here for you guys. And yeah, we got the regeneration card, number 46, from the Wisdom of the Oracle. So I do feel this is representing union, a transformation taking place, high probability for union in this life. That's why I kind of laughed when I said earlier that this person thought, or thinks, could still think, I think they're starting to rethink things. Like, how can I fit into the viewer's life? Like, how can I make this work with my twin flame? I would say, you know, with the viewer, basically. They're rethinking things. There's a transformation being undergone here. This is basically saying that, you know, there's a change just happening. Like, I feel like this is a universal change, right? It might not even be anything that you are eliciting. Some of you are manifesting and doing a good job of it, speeding up this timeline, because it only takes as long as you think it's going to take. And some of you know about that and you're doing that. Others of you, this is just, you know, happening. Your subconscious minds, which create everything, is bringing you guys back together. And it's creating the changes to the world around you that is allowing that to happen. So it's almost going to feel kind of easy when you guys reconnect because of that. And so I really like that for you guys. And I do see that there has been loss, like your person referenced through the song, that, you know, you hurt their heart as well. There is still that loss, but from the loss, it's you know, something new is growing, right? That loss is now compost. It's allowing this to grow. This is like the death card of the of this particular oracle, which is about less about a resurrection and more about reincarnation. This is having a new life. It's not going to look the same as it did before. Okay? Which is good, because if it ended before, and if there were a lot of obstacles before and a lot of confusion before, then you would want it to be completely different, right? So you are manifesting a completely changed situation. And there is basically there's life after death here. So I feel like, you know, you guys have changed a lot as well. Like, you have glowed up in certain ways. You've glowed up your money, glowed up physically, or you just like really standing in your power. Maybe that's what the separation was meant to teach you. Maybe that's what this whole thing. This person's a catalyst, and that's not uncommon for those that know about such things. You know, by such things I mean higher level soulmate twin flame relationships, or even karmic relationships, relationships that are defined by the amount of karma that needs to be resorted, but all relationships have karma, but I digress. Bottom line, this person was a catalyst for your growth, and you were a catalyst for their growth too. It looks like to me this person already had a propensity to know how to enjoy themselves. You're teaching them how to be more solid individual, to not give up so easily, to make a commitment and stick to it no matter how long it takes, no matter how much work it is, and to realize that, you know, sometimes, you know, be the best or biggest risk you can take. Sometimes the adrenaline that you're after, I guess, because this person feels like adventure boy to me a little bit, in some way, shape, or respect. Sometimes that adrenaline rush, that's the word I'm thinking of, that you really want, that you're trying to seek outside of yourself and outside of your relationships, that's actually within the relationships, and it requires like the absolute most courage to stand and deliver, be present, do your part in a relationship, and move towards something solid and grow something from the ground up. And this is what's happening. So what was trying to grow before is eliminated, became compost for what's now growing in the connection, which is something that really has the potential to grow into a strong oak and be something like long-lasting with this Pentacles energy. So I do feel like this is coming from both of you. This person's a mirror of you. The changes that you made to yourselves as individuals and loving yourself more and taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, is actually allowing you to come into union with this person. It's at least giving you like more impetus in that direction, like it's pushing you more in that direction. It's making it more likely, increasing your chances of that. So it does actually make you more irresistible to this person when you stand in your power. Also, when you're a little bit mysterious as well, you don't have to, I mean, let this person take the lead. Let them be the honest and open one. I'm not saying play games or not be honest. Definitely be honest. Queen of Pentacles is an honest person. But honor your feelings as well, and honor your fears. Listen to your intuition. Like, there's a reason why this didn't work out before. So you're going to want to keep listening to your intuition, and this person's perfectly capable of stepping up to the plate. They step up to the plate in every other area of their life if this is your person. And if you haven't dealt with them in a while and this is your reading, then you don't know but this is who your person is. This is who they're becoming. This is who they are. So let them step up to the plate. This is what they need to do to be in their full masculine energy. So I definitely see that you are seeing signs of this connection coming together, of a reconnection here. Again, I feel like that is what has re-stimulated this love that I feel coming from the viewer, and made you start to believe in this again, even, or just want this again. So definitely stop and feel it. Like, the feelings are here. There's a ton of feelings here. So feel those feelings. And what are they telling you? Like I said, light. Like, this is, you know, love that's rising up to meet you. Like, this is a connection that's growing towards the light, which is what it's meant to do. Raise the vibration of the collective, bring more light into the world. So I'm going to look at this card next. We've got from the Hilda Lenormand, number 23, Mice. Okay. So this is a really cute card. And it shows, you know, her on a stool. There's a little mouse down below. She's obviously very scared. The dog's looking on curiously. So maybe your person has seen you going through some sort of a challenge, because we did get the Seven of Wands, and this is actually this is Seven of Wands again, so you got twice. And then 5, 2 plus 3 reduces to 5 is a conflict number. So this person could actually be seeing you overcome some of your fears and things like that. It does look, though, that maybe they didn't realize how challenged you were by this connection, or maybe the amount, like the way that you reacted to the connection was not what they had expected. It's like this person could be watching you, trying to figure out. I think it's up to them to sort of watch you figure something out, some sort of challenges. It could be the challenges associated with this connection, but it could also be a challenge in your life. Like, if this is pertaining to you, this part, then you will know what that means. This person is watching you try to overcome some sort of challenge. Could be related to work, could be related to competition, other people, or just the way you carry yourself, handle yourself, just about some sort of fear that you have with the Moon card here. It's like they'll step in to help you, but it's not their place to do that. they have to watch you accomplish this. Okay, that you have, this is your own personal challenges that you have to accomplish. It could be a big challenge or a small challenge. But maybe in previous lives, this person stepped in and saved you or something. Maybe they have a tendency to try to save people with that Knight of Cups energy, right? Which sounds romantic and everything, but it isn't when you are undermining somebody's ability to do for themselves, you know? So it's like the saying goes, you can, you know, teach a man to fish and they can fish for the rest of their life, or you can just give them a fish. This person is teaching you how to fish by not interfering whatever challenge you're going through, for those that resonates. But it also talks about the loss and frustration that the connection has brought into your life. And again, it could have been like, it just feels like such a big loss, like a heavy burden. It could have made somebody sick here. There could have had been some sort of like theft or something along those lines. I'm not sure what that's coming through for, because that's what that card can mean. That doesn't have to resonate. I feel like somebody else could have stepped in the picture, a karmic, and taken this person away. In which case, like, your person was conflicted, and then here comes the karmic, like, hey, and you're just in like, what? And then you know, they reacted in a way that you didn't expect. Like maybe they actually like rats, right? Or like mice. And I'm poking a little bit of fun, but you know what I'm saying. So what else are we getting? Just anxiety and confusion. This is validating the moon card for me. And it's also saying that maybe the problem started like in the connection before, and you guys were like trying not to. Maybe you were. You need to learn to stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself, stand in your power more. And you didn't do that because maybe you were trying not to rock the boat or turn a blind eye. Somebody here could have been trying to turn a blind eye. But if you have a mouse in your apartment and you turn a blind eye to it, it procreates, and then the problem becomes bigger. So it's like, in other words, address problems when they're small so they don't become a bigger problem. So that could be a message for you now. In fact, I just think that's a good rule of thumb. Take that advice. And also could be talking about what happened in the past, why certain things happen. So there's something, though, that I feel like... you know, you're overcoming, and the connection as a whole is clearly overcoming, and I'm hearing outgrowing as well. So let's get you some messages here, or a little bit of clarification from this deck. What else do we need to know about this reading, please, for those who are watching this twin flame reading? Some more clarity. We've got fall time. Somebody could be born in the fall. Something of significance can happen in the fall. Divine masculine. So your person's transformation into the divine masculine from this Page of Wands into the divine masculine looks like it's going to be happening around the fall time. You could hear about, I feel like you will hear from them before that if you haven't already. Like, I feel like something's imminent. Something's happening. There's communication, some good news, something happy, something of a happy nature is going to happen. Okay? But it looks like they become the divine masculine in the fall time. Communication. For some of you, maybe that communication happens in the fall time, but I am getting that this person will, no. I feel like the union happens in the fall. Wow. This is really powerful reading. I'm trying to... It's a really powerful reading. If you know, you know. I'm going to get you some messages from this person. That's just hit me all at once. The interconnectedness of what I was saying before about how the entire universe is conspiring to make this happen, and all those connections are being made subconsciously. Like, these are like neural pathways in the brain. Every neural, I'm not going to get all nerdy on you guys, but every neural pathway that is created by a thought is also emitting energy. That energy changes your reality. This is happening on a subconscious level, and it's being felt by your person. This is the world is like, I just wish I could give you guys an analogy, is conforming to this love, to this union, to this person growing into their divine masculine power. being apart has been life-changing for me. So if you're wondering like, why is this all of a sudden? Well, I don't feel like fall, autumn is months and months away. So I don't feel like it's all of a sudden. Many of you have dealt with this situation for a while already. But they're saying that being apart has been life-changing. For them, my heart is telling me to just do it. And like I said, I feel like this person just does, you know, whatever they want to do. The King of Swords, he spends a good amount of time thinking, but then he makes an executive decision and then he acts on it. He makes stuff happen. Same with that Wands energy. That's action energy. So I feel like there's no reason, you know, from the feminine's point of view, why this person could not have acted on it sooner, except that we know that there are reasons. You know, spiritual reasons and lessons that I already talked about. That were the reason why it's having to happen this way. Because on some level, one or both of you decided it had to happen this way, whether you're conscious of that or not. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. So that's probably it. Maybe this person, like I said, this person could be, what do you call it? Sharp with their words. Like their words are a double-edged sword. I don't know. Have you guys dealt with air signs? Even if your person's not an air sign, like air sign masculines, especially if they're a little bit in their gray area or shadow energy, they'll say something and you're like, what the hell do you mean by that? And then, you know, I don't know. I know what I mean. If you know, you know. Let's get one more message from this person, please. Although we're from the same soul family, we're on different levels. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. And one more. I just want to get one more. There are too many obstacles right now. So that feels like there has been too many obstacles in the connection. We got you're my match in every way at the back of the deck. So it's looking like to come into union, even though you guys might have wanted it yesterday, there are too many obstacles right now. There's something going on. There's more to the story here. But with that being said, the other song that we got for you guys was, besides Mark Morrison, Return to the Mack. That's so funny. So stand in your powers, ladies. Like, return to the Mackette, okay? For real. That's what I'm seeing. A lot of you have already done that, you know. Putting yourself in that Nine of Pentacles energy. And your person, I feel like they have got this like a little attitude about the connection as well. If you're seeing them act out, or they did in the past, it's like this was their way of like getting back at you, you know, getting revenge for, you know, basically hurting themselves through you. If that was the case, or maybe some of you did hurt this person and know what you did. The other one is Lenny Kravitz's, and this was perfect for this, is Lenny Kravitz's song, which is like the quintessential twin flame song. And so when I saw that, when I split the deck, I knew that this had to be your guys' songs as well as the first one. So you are the flame in my heart. You are light. You light my way in the dark. You are the ultimate star. You lift me from above. Your unconditional love takes me to paradise. I belong to you and you belong to me too. You make my life complete. You make me feel so sweet. You make me feel so divine. Your soul and mine are entwined. So go ahead and check that out. I'll try to link that below as well. Okay. So let's get you one advice card before wrapping up the reading, if I can find what I'm looking for. And if you like the reading and it resonated, guys, please let me know in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. That does keep the channel here. And hit the bell to receive a notification so you don't miss my next video. And if you haven't checked out my astrology channel, Soulmate Tarot Scopes, please do check that out. I'll try to link that down below as well so you can see what's coming for you this month. We've got perspective, gaining clarity, see other side, consideration, impression versus fact, taking responsibility for your life. So this is encouraging you guys to take responsibility for your life. There is some sort of confusion that you're experiencing with the moon card here. The moon is very impressionable. The moon is very much associated with illusion. So sometimes it's hard to know what is real and what is not. So when dealing with this person, you definitely are challenged to see, you know, clearly like what is real, what is not. And to stand in your own power with that Nine of Pentacles as well. So, you know, this is really just asking you to gain clarity. So be honest. It looks like there is going to be an honest communication here. Don't be tempted to, you know, play games or anything like that. It's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing, you know, just being your considerate self and being able to discern the difference between just like your fears which also create, by the way, so you want to keep those in check. Don't deny them, acknowledge them, but flip them around, because you don't want to create your fears. Discern the difference between what is impression and what is fact, and take responsibility for your own life. Some of you that, you know, there are those obstacles, like some of the obstacles that are still occurring in the connection are due to still needing to come into the Nine of Pentacles energy. So that's what we got there. And I definitely feel like, you know, as a result of taking this advice, you will experience more love and affection in this connection. So we see a communication coming in that looks like it's flirty and fun, probably, you know, passionate as well. It becomes more sweet and tender. The way it aligns more with your energy of how you're coming across right now, by following this advice, okay? So this is what I've got for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so excited for my twin flames. I hope you do come into union this fall or sooner. And I am hearing like your person saying you drive them crazy. So I would not be surprised if this person wants to try to hook up with you or something like that. Use your intuition if that's the case. Yeah, Temperance just flew out of the deck. I was moving the deck and the Temperance flew out. So basically, weigh the pros and cons. Don't do anything you don't want to do. Take your time. You already know you're going to end up with this person. Have patience. Have self-control. Be moderate. This is basically a no. Don't let this mother sucker in your pants until they are rising up to that level, okay? That's what I got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you next time.